Okay, so we're going to do the reading for the storm forecast of what's to come, what's we're to expect for next month. I decided that I didn't want to sit here and take a long time to pick out the decks, so I just pulled out one of my boxes of tarot decks, and we'll just see how that goes. I'll put out some random oracles, so I have the Witch's Wisdom and the Mystic Forest Oracle, but also my crystal energy cards. So we're going to start with that. So this is for what we're expecting in the week. Well, no, in the month of July, what to prepare for. That is simply lemonade with raspberry. So good. Anyway, let's start with our angel numbers because every reading deserves angel number. Make sure I close in my gaps so I don't lose any cards. I don't want to chase them today. Appreciate it. All right. We're going to. Hope that's not too loud in the video. It's a 852 hertz pineal gland meditation hum. When it comes out, it's going to be 2121, which is energy levels. Keywords are prosperity, harmony, journey, patience, discipline, focus, trust, and relationships. The day you've been waiting for is on its way. Maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to stay focused. Your efforts will pay off. Remember, it's a climb, not an elevator ride. I think I pulled that before because elevator ride kind of resonates. It kind of sounds familiar. So whatever you're desiring or hoping for is on its way, but they want you to know that you don't have to rush to get there. Divine timing is going to be very specific for the upcoming month because you might feel like something's not going the way you want it to when you want it to, but it's really not up to you. So you have to let that all play out as it's supposed to. It is a climb, not an elevator ride. We're going to do the Witch's Wisdom. Oh my God. Or maybe not, because the way they have these words, we'll try. And then we'll go on to our tarot. Yeah, Witch's Wisdom, what is to be looked out for in the upcoming month of July. Comes out and it says Hearth, Homecoming. The next card that came with it was Homeland, Foundation. And the last card that came out with it is Beltane, which is fertility. These three cards together are giving me that if you are planning on doing something really big, and I feel like this has to do with maybe you relocating, moving, something about your stability, your foundation of who you are is going to be changing like drastically. It's going to be something like if you're somewhere and you're wanting to move, I feel like that's going to be coming up for you. Like July could be you putting in the work. Maybe you're applying for places. Maybe you're saving up so you can have that first month's rent plus the security deposit. Plus you got to turn all utilities on. You got to get the van to move. Maybe you're saving up for that because 7 is in the tarot for Pentacles is like you're planting what it is you want so that you can watch it come to fruition. So for Homecoming, Foundation, and Fertility, this is giving prosperity. This is giving the patience that you have to keep as you're moving towards something that's meant for you. Like you cannot rush it. It's on the way. It is destined. You've already put the work in. You already put it out to the universe and they heard you. And now they're about to bring it to you. We're going to use my Out of Hand Tarot because it's purple. And for some reason, because the Witch's Oracle was purple, I feel like this is the one I want to use. So my out of hand tarot. This is what the decks looks like. Do I still have the, yeah, and this is what the box used to look like if you're interested in seeing what that's about. All right, out of hand. Ooh, that card flew out. Who are you? The Hangman. Hanging in the house because there's a ceiling fan. There's not a tree. This is in the house. There's a ceiling fan. Clarifying the Hangman. It's going to be the King of Cups. Finally get. Then we have the Moon. Will be clarified by the Ace of Swords. Okay. Then we have the Strength, which is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. I love that each major arcana is bringing out its own minor. And I have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Empress, who is clarified by the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck is going to be the Five of Pentacles. All right, y'all. This, when it comes to your July, is looking like somebody loves you. Yeah. To start off with the Hangman, the King of Cups, as your beginning energy of the read. This is the Hangman is always like kind of hanging in the balance, kind of trying to figure out exactly what it is, how they want to move forward about something, because this person has something off their chest. This feels like somebody has been. If I see looks like he has an iPad, right? It feels like he's been writing down his emotions about something to someone, but has not fully come out to say it because he's still trying to figure out if he is allowed to or if he should put it out there. Because then your next one was the Moon, which we know is a secret but holding back, but then it was clarified by the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the truth. So the Moon being clarified by the Ace of Swords, like there's a hidden truth. Like somebody's not telling you exactly how they feel, like completely. Like they're looking in the mirror and you see how in the mirror that is, it's like a planet, right? But it's the Moon. Like as he's looking into the reflection is the Moon. So what they're fighting is themselves of why they can't come forward to you right now. It is a mental thing right now that they can't do it. Something is keeping them from saying that they can't. The next one was the Strength. who's clarified by the Three of Pentacles. In this deck, the Strength looks like the lion that's usually in the regular tarot, he's on a blanket, right? So maybe this blanket symbolizes a security, something that makes them feel better when they can't do something properly. They, some people have a binky, some people have whatever a binky is. That is new to me, but yeah. Some people have a binky, some people have a favorite toy, some people have like a twitch, some people need things like a little finger, something to keep them, to bring them back down to earth so they can keep going. But the Three of Pentacles is in that strength. The way that they find strength is they have to collaborate with people. They might find that their courage comes even more strong when they're with their best friends, or they get to do something they really love, like they get to collaborate on a project or something, and that's when their strength is like the ultimate. Because then we have the Page of Pentacles. They are someone who loves to learn about how to be successful, how to make money. Like they might be someone who has a bunch of different creative endeavors, like a jack of all trades type thing, right? So they're constantly trying to figure out how they can do better and be better because they want to be better for whoever it is they want to tell the truth to. So they spend a lot of time, maybe they journal a lot, maybe they do a lot of I guess like what's the word? Introspection, introspection, inner introspect. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Introspect. Some inner work. Maybe they do a lot of that because they're recognizing that they have to look into themselves in order to give to anyone else. Your next one's the Nine of Pentacles. They are very successful in what they do. They don't quite have the Ten of Pentacles yet because they're still missing this one key of complete success. But they are celebrated. They are celebrated by people. People love them. People find them to be a very friendly, very jovial energy. So they don't mind being around them. This person has like a good energy that makes you feel good around them. So yeah, they have the energy to make you feel as if whatever you're doing or whoever you are, they big you up a little bit too. Like they realize that you too are someone who's special. They realize you are um, the same God energy they are, and they big you up, and that in turn brings the both of you as a friendship situation. It brings you both this like like this warmth. Like this is where it's supposed to be. This is the homecoming. This is the foundation. This is where they feel the most fertile because there's no questions, there's no judgment. But then for the bottom of the deck to be your Five of Pentacles. Oh, but after that is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so for the Five of Pentacles to be the bottom of the deck, which you don't see coming, they always feel like they don't have enough. They never feel good enough. So they're like, they have only 5 coins and they are holding on these last two. Like, what can I do with these two to make everything perfect the way I want it to? They're trying to get to the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles, and they're still stuck on the Nine because they worry about 2 Pentacles that are really not a big deal, but they make it seem like if something doesn't go the way it should, then it's a complete failure. So they have different frequencies when they're around you sometimes. Like, okay, sometimes like really, really good. Sometimes like, what just happened? You know what I mean? Because they want to be so perfect and so right for you that they doubt everything about themselves. But it's a King of Cups. And they literally They have written down their feelings and how they want to express themselves, but they cannot say it yet. They just cannot. So they distract themselves with work, with learning, with doing different things to keep them busy until they're ready, until they're ready to put this five to become this ace. Ace of Pentacles after the five is beautiful. I love it. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be our week 4 of June. Now I know next week is technically still June, but it's only 3 days at the end of the month. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go ahead and start maybe on the 1st of July and then start over with the forecast or that way. Because to do a halfway mark in the middle of the week, I don't know, I guess it depends on how the energy of the month calls me to it. But we'll see. So that's what I have for the what to look out for, what's coming, what's being held, what's not being said for the beginning of the month of July. Thank you for being here. Know that you are loved. Bye.